What's up everybody, Soul here with another sort of Convallaria video, and today we're going to be taking a moment to kind of look at the lay of the land, the state of the game if you will, and discuss how sort of Convallaria is doing, what's been going on over the past few weeks, maybe month or so, and yeah, what we have to look ahead to. I know a lot of people are making comments as of late talking about how they're jumping back into the game or they're new to the game and they're jumping in and so on and so forth, and so I like to do this video every once in a while, maybe once every month or 2 months, and kind of give a lay of the land. So let's get right into it. First things first, let's take a look at our Steam database. Now, this isn't a good representation of all Sword Convallaria's players because there's a lot of people who play on this game mobile and just only play mobile, and you're not going to see that reflected here in the Steam. However, as you can see, we have had several highs, several lows. I think that's pretty consistent with any Gacha game. However, we do see here mid-February we hit a little bit of a spike and go up, and that looks really nice. And then as of right now, it's forecasting we might be dropping down, but I think it always will do that. We're going to consistently kind of just jump up and down. This is Sunday, and this is Monday, which that's not concluded yet because today is Monday. So 1,500 players on Steam, roughly, in and out. And yeah, as you can see right here, 15th of February, we had a decent little jump. That's not too bad. And then the last jump up was the 1st of February. So we are on a 2-week banner schedule. Things are looking pretty solid as far as that goes. Every 2 weeks we get a new character, and it looks like people are jumping in for those characters and then, you know, doing their dailies and playing a little bit less over the time until it comes time for the next pool and the next character. Let's be honest, it's a gacha game. The game's only as fun as the characters you get to play, right? Isn't that how it works? So yeah, Steam's showing us that overall it's been pretty steady and things have looked pretty consistent. That's really nice. Let's take a look over here at our gacha revenue. As we can see right here, Sword of Convallaria is coming in with some positive gains. Okay, that's fantastic. And so right here in the black bracket we have what they earned over the course of December, and then right here in the green or red is what they earned over the course of January. And we'll be able to see February's in a couple days. However, we're making this video now, so we're going to talk about now. And yeah, it's in the positive. It's gone up a little bit. They've had some pretty decent events and things going on, so there's some good things to look forward to, and it's reflecting in their revenue. That's fantastic. Really excited to see that. Feels like the game is a lot of fun to play. I personally love it. As you know, I've made countless videos talking about how this game's fantastic and how you should come play. And yeah, just can't say enough good about it. And it's good to see that it's doing steady business and even growing. So as far as the gacha revenue goes, it's not top performer by any means. Of course, top of the list is, you know, Genshin Impact coming in at almost $100 million. So that's really good. But we'll take where we're at. We're kind of a little bit of a niche for a tactical RPG, and as you can see, you know, we're coming in above things like Persona 5, Phantom X, Limbus Company, and I'd argue our direct competitor right here, Final Fantasy War of the Visions. We're above it. So that's fantastic for us. Really, really good stuff there. Let's take a look over the Chinese community, what they're posting, what they got going on. Kind of gives some insight as to what we got to look forward to. I don't like to get too involved and talk about characters and how they're doing that haven't released in global because, you know, I haven't got my hands on them yet. You got to test them. One person's opinion is just that. It's their opinion. As you can see, there's a lot of different things to consider. It's pretty exciting. We have our future collab coming up right here. As you can see, this is going to be fantastic. Dungeon Mushi is going to be great. I can't wait for these characters to come. I'm pretty surprised. It looks like you get a 50% discount on the pools. Is that what I'm reading at? Yeah. I'm pretty excited to see it though. It is interesting that you have a collab and you're going to have to pull in those characters. There's no event to get them. You're going to have to spend or do something. I'm sure they're going to offset that in some way. As you can see, you get 50% off, so surely that's part of it. But regardless, it is still really cool to see that collab. That means that the company is doing some business, getting out there and trying to keep, you know, the good times rolling, if you will. And so that's encouraging. That feels really good to see. Let's take a look at what else they got going on down in here. Of course, you got some future characters and whatnot. People love to compare. and contrast the different characters, have a little bit of fun with them. Future dual banner there with Var, which we don't have, and Karis. That's interesting, mommy and daddy. That'll be a great one. Those who are always staring at tier 0 standard, do you regret it? We got a controversy here. So, and we get this on our side too, global all the time, right? Here's a character, Nadia, which we don't have yet. She's, from what we can see or tell, she's going to be an AoE queen. It's kind of just doing lots of damage to lots of mobs. This person, I guess, is making an argument that she was talked down. She was not considered tier 0, top of the charts, and several other characters are the same, and now they've been seen as otherwise now post their banner, their launch banner. Isn't that how it always goes? Characters come out, everybody theory crafts that they're going to be so good, and this, that, and the third, and they're going off of the opinions of others that have played them on different servers that maybe have set the way, or maybe are wailing. Who knows what the story is? And then those few opinions come through and are are transferred to our content, and it's been made known to us that this character is not great, this character is great, whatever. I don't want to get on my soapbox, but it looks like this person's arguing that this character is actually really good and asking, man, don't you regret? Interesting stuff there. But regardless, let's look at the game. Let's talk about it. So, in Sword of Convallaria, we've had a lot of things going on. I gotta give a big shout out to the content creators, because not the content creators, sorry, the developers. I thought it was really cool that they threw in a half anniversary right here with this Fate's Favor. You get to choose what character to pull on before February 27th. That's fantastic. You get to choose 2 characters that go on a dual banner, and then you get a hard pity at 270 pulls, or no matter what, you're gonna get one of the 2. But every 90, you're guaranteed to get one of them. And if you don't get one character, let's say you get 2 no wheels in 180 pulls, the 270th pull, you're guaranteed to get the other character on the banner. I think that's pretty great. Considering this game has a 2% soft pity, where you're guaranteed to, no matter what, get legendary characters 2% of the time in your pools. That's better than any other Gacha game I've ever seen. Please drop down in the comments, let me know if you disagree with that, but I personally think it's the best I have seen. It's the best I'm aware of. This game's really going out of their way to do a lot for us. We've got Layla out now. Fantastic unit, really interesting. Not considered top tier, but I've had a ton of fun playing her. I'm eager to get her started up and see what else she can do. She feels good. She's fun to play. And then, of course, we got this Astral equipment that's coming out now with these characters, their signature equipment, if you will. And that's kind of tough, because all these characters can be dependent upon their signature equipment. So that's a little rough for it to be launching and come out with these characters, and there's no alternative way to get them as of right now. But maybe in the future that'll change. Can't just gripe and complain. It is what it is. They got to make their money somewhere, right? They got to do something. It is a gacha game. And I'm not upset about that, because they keep the content going. And as you can see that here with the events, Night Crimson, it's had a lot going on. Several events have concluded. This Glimmers in the Mist has been interesting. A little nice artistic view of it, detective work, checking it out. It's a lot like Night Crimson, what they're pulling from there, where you're trying to interrogate Tristan and figure out what's going on there. I thought that was a nice, decent touch. I know some people get bored of these kind of events, but it is something different. It is nice. I enjoyed it. Let's take a look at these other events. And as you can see, we've got more to come. Return of Night Crimson, Polarized Justice, Renewed Wish. There's a lot. Another 5-star chat's going to be coming out in the March 28th. So they've got it planned pretty well. It's not necessarily conveyed the best, but it's still something to look forward to, and we do see glimpses of what they do have in store for us. They did make a statement that there was going to be some free legendaries coming our way, and so that's something to be excited about. However, not knowing when they're coming and things like that really kind of get some people upset. I get it, but it is what it is. This invitation is set sail. You're getting rewarded just for doing story. Sort of Spiral Destiny has been amazing with Night Crimson. Really, really good story. Really good. And you're getting rewarded just for doing it. It's enjoyable. Right now we got a treasure rush going on right now. Said that twice, but this is great. This is decent. Nice little bit of an event right in between everything to help you get your resources up, which is great, because we have a lot of things dropping. Characters every 2 weeks is a tight schedule. And then, yeah, we've got right here, we've got a new chapter on our Fool's Journey. This has been interesting and fun. Of course, you're getting lots of rewards just for completing it. I haven't finished it yet. As you can see, I'm halfway there, but it's still nice. It's nice to get another chapter, and it's nice to see another side of the story. I like Kaya a lot. I'm hoping to see her in action and get her soon, other than what you're playing her in the Fool's Journey, of course. And then Universal Derivation. You know, a lot of people really like this event. I do as well. I've not had a lot of time to play it, but man, I'll tell you what, I love this event. So it's really nice to see. And then, of course, you got your guild event, which it's just a decent little way to get some extra rewards, things like that. I would like them to build on the guild events and do a little bit more, but I'll take this for now. You know, it is something. So the state of the game, as of right now, seems pretty good. But let's talk a little bit about what's missing, maybe, because there are a few things that could be introduced to the game that aren't quite there as of right now, and that's things like, you know, where's Shaq Lulu? I would like to see her. I think it's been assumed we'll end up getting her for free because she's supposed to already been launched. We didn't get a banner for her, so will she be one of those free legendaries? We don't know, but where's she at? Kaya, you know, we're seeing we got her chapter right there. I'm hoping we get her for free. It'd be fantastic. It's pretty tremendous for the company or devs, XD Studios, to give something for free like that. But is that what's going to happen? We don't know yet. Nobody really knows. But I would like to play Shaq Lulu. I really like her and her mechanics. And then Kaya's the same thing. I mean, Velder's already got it tough enough, aren't they? They're slaves and everything else. Like, come on, like, let's let them go. Let's get at them. We need some proper representation there for our Velders. And I think the big one is Tower of Adversity. What's going on with Tower of Adversity? Where are we going to get it? What's going on with it? Everybody's assuming and saying that it's coming soon. We're going to have it soon. This, that, and the third. I know everybody's feeling that way, but there's not been any concrete proof of that. I've not seen any statements saying that it's coming or that it's here. There's no announcements. And I think we're overdue. I think we really need that. People are hungry for something different. Tower of Conquest is interesting and fun for a bit, but when you finish it, it's kind of done. So I think, you know, it's simple once you've done it, and I think we need something new. That Tower of Adversity is something that we're overdue on. So, and I don't mean to be critical. I think XD Studios is doing an amazing job. They have a beautiful game here that's a ton of fun. I just think we really, really would benefit from having that. With that all said, yeah, what are your thoughts on it? Drop down in the comments and let me know. Are you enjoying Universal Derivation? Is this your favorite event? What is your favorite event? What have you liked the most? Let me ask you this. This is the big one. What would you like to see different in the game and added to the game? For me, I would love to see a different style event. You know, challenges and damage calcs are great and all, but they're very straightforward and single-minded. And this is a tactics game. I don't want to just go into a fight, figure out the best mechanics of the fight, try it 20 times to figure out how I can do the most damage, and then put a post on it and a leaderboard. Like, I want to wave survival. I want to capture the flag mode. And then I want some guild content, even if it's like a raid boss, you know, or guild PvP, if you will, where you have Clash, you know, which I have to brag on that. Clash, you know, PvP, they've added some new maps. It shows that there is intention to work on it there. 4 new maps. And then Clash has got a little bit of an update here where now you can aspire for these titles and get more points. And sure, some people are like, oh, it's just a title. Yeah, it is just a title. But for some people, that's a big deal. It gives you something else to chase and to go for. I enjoy doing Clash anyways, just to kind of get a test of my character, see what they can do in this, that, and the third. So, yeah. There is attention, there is growth, it is steady. Sword of Convallaria is a fantastic game. I hope if you're on the fence and you're debating on playing, you'll consider it. I hope what I've just discussed and shown you and we went over kind of gives you a little bit of that information and makes you want to jump into it, because this game is phenomenal. It is steadily fun. We're having new characters every 2 weeks, and there's a lot to do in the game. And then Spiral Destiny, I just can't say enough good things about that. It never gets old, never gets boring for me, but, you know, it's my opinion. I digress. With that all said, thank you, and a huge shout out to my Patreon members. Sorry to jump on here and kind of jump on my soapbox a little bit, but I want to give everybody my current thoughts on the state of the game. And Patreon members. You guys make it all possible for me to be able to do this, to get my opinion out there, to pull in all these characters, to test them, to get the guides out, you name it. Thank you so much. There's a link down below if you want to jump in and get into my Patreon and support us. There's also a link down for the Discord below. Make sure you jump into that as well. And yeah, thank you so much for everything. If you're considering the game, if you're looking at it, or you're not sure what's going on with it, hopefully this gives you some good insight. The game is amazing. It is highly playable, replayable. There's a lot to look forward to. There's a lot of content coming out. But don't hesitate. Jump in. This game's amazing. Thanks so much. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.